All right, let's take you now back to Polokwane, where Bafana coach Hugo Broos is about to brief the media.
Have a passport. So when he should ask a passport, and before he has done also the visa, it should be in end of this week. I think, yeah, we did the right decision, and we took Thabo to replace him. I'm happy with him because Thabo made good performances with Stellenbosch, and I think he deserved it. So he has to, how you call it in English, to make us happy that we give him confidence to be with a group here. Second injury was Wangani. I'm a little bit angry because we only knew it yesterday evening, and what I heard, Wangani was already injured on Saturday, so he couldn't play yesterday. So that meant that we have to look for someone else for today. So first choice was Kwaiba from Shiba, but he is also injured on the knee. So therefore we have this guy here on the left side. Same thing, Thabo, good performances with Polokwane, so also he deserves to be with us for that camp, and it's up to him also to be, or to make us happy with confirmation why we took him with the national team. As everybody knows, it's important games in front of us. It's a key moment. I said it already before, when we can achieve 2 victories now against Benin and Lesotho. I think we can make a big step in qualification. Certainly also taking in account the other games. So we will try to do it. At the other side, we know that it will be tough and difficult games. First of all with Lesotho. Lesotho is a team, really a team. They're fighting for each other, they're fighting for each meter and every ball. And they are playing against South Africa. So I think they can always do something more against South Africa than against other teams. So again, it will be a tough game, and then we have the game outside against Benin. The only advantage we have here that Benin is playing in Ivory Coast, so the big crowd of the supporters will not really there, and that is a little advantage for us. But again, we saw what the game was more than a year ago here in, I think we played in Johannesburg. We won 2-1, but it was a very, very difficult game, so it will be a difficult game also next week in Ivory Coast. But we have to be confident. I think we can do that, a 6-on-6. But maybe for those 2 games, mentality will be more important than quality. We need to have the right mindset, the right mentality to play those 2 games, and I think then we can succeed. We can succeed to have a 6-on-6. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, okay, now can go ahead and open the floor. Please, when you ask your question, you can start by telling us from which media house you are from in your name. Okay, you start.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. With limited number of left-sided centre backs in the country, how much of a blow is the inavailability of Rushin Dotley? That's my question.
I think there are enough centre backs, but what we see now, they are injured or don't have a passport. So I'm not really afraid not finding centre backs. But the only thing is, and I said it Thursday also when I announced the team, we need to find younger players, because little by little our team began to start being old. When you see the defenders, and that is all the defense, we only have players of 29, 30 and older. So that means that little by little we have to start to get some younger players in our team. And therefore those two guys here, and also and Damade was also somebody, a young central defender. So, but yeah, when you don't have a passport, I can't call you up. So it's not for me a problem not to find them. They are there. But they have to be available. And that is the problem now for this moment. But we are strong enough with the defenders we have, so for me it's not a problem for the moment.
So I was with Bobo from SABC. Sorry, I didn't announce that.
All right, you can. Okay.
My name is Hugo Broos, SABC Sports / I know you addressed a little bit about the TS Galaxy player situation. From the club point of view, is that it was possible for the player to be here, the player would get a passport within today. Did you even reconsider, or the visa situation made you to just drop it aside?
You know, first of all, I know that the president or the chairman of TS Galaxy want more TS Galaxy players in the team, but they have to be available. So you see, when you call someone, you don't have a passport. Secondly, I think that players, when they are on the preliminary list, the first thing they have to look after is to have a passport, because there is it can be, there is be an opportunity for them to be with the national team. You need to do everything, nearly everything, when there is a called up, even when you are on the preliminary list. So in that case of Ndamane, he knew already 14 days ago that maybe there was a possibility that he should be with the national team. So you don't have to look after if I have a passport or not the moment you are really called up. Just try to have one and be ready. So it's a pity for him, huh? He had an opportunity to be with the national team, and now it's because he don't have a passport. And you know, if you only will be in order with passport and with visa at the end of the week, yeah, I don't think that this is the right moment to call you. When you are here, you have to be ready for everything. And that was not the case with Ndamane.
Bonjour, coach. Let's have a dispute.
All right, let's come out of that. Of course, Bafana have arrived in Polokwane ahead of their 2026 World Cup qualifier clash against Lesotho on Friday. They'll be playing at the new Peter Mokaba Stadium against Lesotho. That's Bafana coach early on, Hugo Broos, just speaking about the squad and its readiness, also taking the opportunity to speak about certain concerns he has, but also speaking about the kind of players needed in the team going forward, saying there's a need to find younger players there. Of course, Bafana are pitted in Group C of the World Qualifiers alongside Rwanda, Benin, Nigeria, Zimbabwe and Lesotho. After Lesotho, they will be heading to Benin.